Hi, friends. I just wanted to share something quickly of how you know that you are truly on your soul's path. You encounter a lot of moments where you completely don't know. And that's been happening to me a lot. And at first, it was really confusing and frustrating. And now I have learned to embrace it and accept it. And still, when it's happening, it's uncomfortable because you're in a state of completely not knowing the next step in your life, uh, where the things that you need are going to come from. And yesterday I felt like that again. I've completely, I have no clue. I don't even feel connected to my current reality so much. And I have no plan. I don't even know what's next. So usually when that happens, there's a reset like the next day or something when it's that majorly don't know. And today it wasn't until now that I started to get clarity because I've been following my intuition and just kind of flowing and doing what brings me joy. And all of a sudden I have these ideas and basically like steps. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and this is next, and this is next. And this is truly living from the soul. When we're living according to a program, uh, and the so-called matrix or cultural customs or anything that the next step that somebody else created and you're expected to follow, then it's really easy because you're following rules. And okay, I'm gonna accomplish this, check, then I'm gonna accomplish that, check, I'm gonna accomplish this, check, and then eventually I'm gonna get there. Like the whole I'm gonna go to school, get a degree, get a job, and then retire, get retirement, and then I'll have time to travel and do some hobbies and then die. But when you're living out of your soul and truly committed to your true purpose and your authentic life, then none of that is there. And you are continuously in these moments of not knowing because we have, through conditioning, adopted some of that structure. And those moments of not knowing is when we are stepping more and more into our own unique uncharted territory. And we're letting go of everything that is familiar and that has been done before. And we take like a new branch, like imagine a river, um, and imagine like a delta of the river. So you're taking into like a new direction, you're exploring. It's like the hero's journey, going into uncharted territory to discover something new and bring it back and enrich the collective consciousness. Uh, so whenever that happens, um, you don't know because really, like, you don't know, nobody has been there before. And you need a little bit of time of being comfortable with the not knowing and letting go of the familiar, embracing that state, and just waiting to receive what's next. It's like a major scavenger hunt. And I wouldn't say it's like a test for your faith or your trust, but more like patience and receptivity. And if you freak out, you can always go back to the familiar. But if you're brave, you receive the next sign and you keep following. And at the same time, if you get tired, you can always pause and say, you know what, I'm just going to stay here for a little bit and then keep going. Uh, but this is how it works. It's really like an adventure, like uh, a video game, like a book where each choice opens new possibilities and chapters. And that's when life is exciting and interesting. When we are doing new things, when we're having new experiences, when we're going to places we have never been before. It's the same when you travel, there's so many ways to travel. And you could go with the tourist agency and the guide and they're taking you places, or you can go and have a complete adventure just being led by your own curiosity and intuition. And uh, it's really that simple. And all of these analogies and stories and books and legends that draw us, they are very real when we live from our soul. It's wilder than any movie you have ever seen, than any adventure book you have ever read, because you're constantly confronted the unknown, and the fear is real, and the discomfort is real, and then when you receive the next step, the excitement is real, and it is a big, big adventure that takes courage, and perseverance and patience and curiosity and ability to listen and act on what you hear deep down inside, even if it's contrary to what you have been taught and what the outside is wanting you to believe. It's really, really exciting. But anyway, I guess my point was that if you have these moments of like, I don't know, and you feel completely lost, embrace them and connect, move your body, go out in nature, um, and you will receive the next step and keep going.